Tonight, American Ninja Warrior goes full throttle.
American Ninja Warrior is here in Daytona. We're gassed up and ready to go.
Look at the pace he has going here, Akbar.
Oh, Nelly!
Oh, look out!
Drop that flag. I'm ready for my season to start.
The power out of the real-life ninja.
I'm getting a checkered flag at Daytona.
The Farmer Ninja!
Wow! Move fast until you can't move fast anymore. I want to know where my limit is so I can crush it.
Yes! History is made! Oh, look at that!
I'm not going to get to the top of Midoriyama unless I kick it into high gear.
Get your motor running. This is American Ninja Warrior.
Daytona Beach, let's go! Welcome to one of the greatest locations in all of sports, Daytona International Speedway, home of the Daytona 500. But tonight, it's the starting line for American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in Florida. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Miller, and I am turned up. You know, it is so great to be bringing the NASCAR and Ninja worlds together here.
Normally, competitors here are racing down the backstretch, but tonight, our athletes will be racing up the warped wall, looking for a spot in the city finals.
Yeah, and these fans are in for a treat because some of the biggest Ninja stars are making their season debut tonight. We've got the superhero who made history in Las Vegas, Jessie Graff.
The first woman ever to complete stage one.
Plus, he may be the top ninja on the planet right now, Drew Dressel.
The real-life ninja made it the farthest of anyone this season.
And top competitor J.J. Woods starts his comeback after a shocking exit last year.
Oh, and he missed. For a look at tonight's course, let's go down to our version of pit row and the third member of our team, Christine Leahy.
Thanks, Matt and Akbar. First, as always, are the floating steps. Then it's a jolting ride down this brand new obstacle, the rolling pin. Competitors must hold on to the pin and slide down a 28-foot track with a series of jarring drops along the way. Followed by another new obstacle, wing nuts. 3 rotating handholds with 1.5-inch ledges that must be traversed by swinging sideways. Then competitors' balance will be tested on the broken bridge, which is followed by one of last year's toughest obstacles, Rolling Thunder. Then it's up the warped wall to the buzzer. If they make it past all 6 obstacles, they've guaranteed themselves a spot in the Daytona City Finals. Matt and Akbar, back to you.
And we're going to kick things off with the Florida girl, and she is a big bundle of energy. From Rollins College in Winter Park, Florida, this is Haley Jo Fuller. Whoa! As you can see, Haley Jo's got the moves of a black belt, even though she's a band geek.
I play the piccolo, the flute, the violin, the saxophone, the guitar, the piano, the cello, the ukulele, and I sing.
Not much money, oh but honey, hey, we got fun.
I'm a geek. In middle school, I weighed about 60 pounds. A lot of people picked on me because, like, easy target, right? No one had any idea that I did Taekwondo outside of school or Krav Maga. Me being so focused and driven is what makes me a good fit for American Ninja Warrior. I may not look like a super hardcore fighter girl, but I am. I love the surprise factor. A little package of power. I'm super determined. I have a goal, I'm gonna make it happen. This band geek is ready to ninja.
And Haley has her family on the sidelines and a big group in the stands. And here we go with Haley Jo.
Yeah, I like it. She's got a little bit of the nerd in her. She's got the athlete in her. Now she just has to put it all together.
Well, a little hung up there.
You got to be sharp here through the floating steps. That's the first obstacle, baby.
She's only 5'2", 106 pounds, and she's struggling to finish off the floating steps. She's through. Now she'll be the first to try the rolling pin. Got to lock her arms around those cylinders as she slides down the jolting 28-foot track.
Hold on here.
Oh! The pancake bounced by the rolling pin.
Man, you could see the determination on her face, but that last jolt knocked her arms loose, and she came flying off. It's a no-go for Haley Joe.
It was a lot of fun, so I can't complain.
Well, up next, one of the most memorable athletes from last season, from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, it's the Bama Ninja college student Casey Suhaki. You may remember his grandpa, Emmett, who was there to support him last year. Well, Grandpa's back. But there's another important person on the sidelines tonight.
My girlfriend Ashley and I have been dating for over a year now. I love everything about Ashley. She's just what they call a bucket filler. She just fills my bucket constantly and makes me happy. And so now I want to take the next step.
What's important to Casey tonight is his girlfriend there, and I'm thinking he might propose to her.
I don't know if she's gonna say yes. It's kind of like the 7th obstacle. If I can get to that 7th obstacle and get her to say yes, it'll be like a dream come true.
Boy, that's gonna be exciting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Go, Casey, go.
And there's Ashley. She has no idea her life could be changing in the next few minutes. Of course, Grandpa Emmett right beside her.
And he's got that ring with him, tied to that black string around his neck.
Casey's getting an engineering degree from the University of Alabama. Already has job offers from fans of the show. He's ready to settle down.
This is a man on a mission.
Well, he's trying to roll here, but the tide a little hung up.
Well, shoot, if you love her, stick the landing. Come on, man.
He almost let go of the rope. A good save there by Suhaki.
My goodness.
Well, he made it to the national finals last year as a rookie, so we expect him to go far, but you can't take any obstacle for granted. Now the rolling pin.
Oh, yeah. Get that fight going.
Well, there we go, and Emmett cheering on the sidelines. I'd like to see him get on the course.
I love Grandpa, man. It's just, he's so exciting, so supportive.
Now our first look at this new obstacle. We call it the wing nuts. You have to swing side to side and jump your way across those 3 handles.
And there's very little to grab onto.
No! Couldn't make the transition. Casey Suhaki, the Bama Ninja, ends up at low tide on the wing nut, splashing down, but he's reaching for that ring around his neck. We could still have a happy ending here. And oh my, drops to one knee. Well, there we go. All smiles for the Bama Ninja. He got the prize he wanted tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Well, who needs to hit the buzzer when you can propose to Ashley?
Well, I'll tell you what, that may not have been a successful run, but it sure has a good ending. Coming up, it's 2 of Ninja's biggest stars.
That's a real ninja.
He went farther than anyone last season. Oh, my goodness. And she went farther than any woman in history. The first woman ever to attempt stage 2. Now, Jessie Graff and Drew Dreschel make their debut in Daytona. Plus, can your grandpa do this?
Oh, I'm about to lose my mind.
65-year-old John Luby tries to break his own record on the course. And just ahead, it's scary what makeup artist Bree Widener can do.
I've definitely made a lot of people pee their pants.
It's all coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior at the iconic Daytona International Speedway. While we were away, 3 more athletes took a crack at our course. Brooks Tiller may look Duck Dynasty, but he's actually a doctor of physical therapy.
This dude is country strong.
The hunter from tiny Hohenwald, Tennessee looked good early, but was shot down by the wingnuts.
Oh, man, he's so frustrated.
Dairy farmer Caleb Watson shocked everyone with his fast finish in last year's Atlanta qualifying. Aggressive pace again. Tonight, he shocked everyone once again, as he too was sent home by the wingnuts.
Oh, man.
Timothy Steflik calls himself the accordion ninja.
Play that music then.
But the music faded quickly as the chiropractor from nearby New Smyrna Beach was sent home by the rolling pin.
The chiropractor couldn't make the adjustment.
And heading to the start line is a guy who's definitely ready for his close-up.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
He's also got his service boots around his neck because this is Otis Hoop Hooper, a pilot in the National Guard, and his most impressive mission is going from dad bod to bodybuilder.
I spent some time in the Air Force for about 7-8 years, and then I transitioned to the DC Air National Guard. I was more focused on the career, and I started gaining weight. It just wasn't very healthy. My kids actually noticed that, and they called me out on it, and that's when I decided to make a change. I started with 1 push-up and 1 sit-up, and I built on that. I lost 50 pounds of fat, gained 25 pounds of muscle, and ended up competing for the title of Mr. Olympia. It's almost hard to believe, even when I look at the pictures, but it's landed me here, and I'm just really grateful for the opportunity and excited to see what I can do on the course. I shredded my dad bod, now I'm gonna shred the ninja course.
There are 2 of his 4 sons, Isaac and Isaiah, along with his friend Robert. His wife and other 2 sons are watching from home. And Hooper's cleared for takeoff.
The dude is solid muscle, 5'11", 200 pounds, but that's a lot of weight to get through this course, especially when you're 40 years old and trying for the first time.
There you go.
His friends and family call him Hoop. In the Air Force, he was deployed to the Middle East 8 times and racked up over 1,000 combat hours in the air.
Ooh. Now, this is not the playground. You got to get off that rope. Watch out for that rope-a-dope.
And Hoop, there it is. Otis used to flying, but 200 pounds is tough to keep airborne on the rolling pin.
Hold on, no!
Crash landing for Hoop on the rolling pin. Splashing down in just the second obstacle.
Hooper wrapped up with those big arms, but on that second drop, watch his legs come falling down. That put all the weight on his upper body, and he couldn't handle that final jolt.
That's a lot tougher than it looks, but it was a great time. I'll be back.
Up next is something a little scary. This is Bree Widener. She's a makeup artist from Augusta, Georgia, which explains that eyeshadow. For Bree, every day is Halloween.
I do kind of look like I couldn't harm a fly, but I can come up with some pretty twisted stuff. I've worked in haunted houses over the last decade. It's just kind of become this thing that's consumed my entire life. I do anywhere between 30 and 60 makeups per night. This way. As soon as I finish up with that, I don't even wash my hands. I just jump into the haunt wherever I'm needed. I've definitely scared a lot of people in my time. I've definitely made a lot of people pass out. I've definitely made a lot of people pee their pants. I may not look like it, but I'm scary strong. I will climb on just about anything. I love that I don't look like I can do this kind of stuff because I love being able to prove people wrong. I'm pretty good at shocking people when it comes to haunted houses. So let's hope I can carry that over to the course tonight.
And there's some of her friends and co-workers. She did the makeup on those guys.
You know, this year, women have more to fight for. There's a new rule. The top 5 women from qualifying move on to the city finals.
That is a scary clown. That thing is something Stephen King would dream up. She's self-taught at the aerial silks as well as the lyra. That's the aerial hoop. But this is a different form here. This explosive move across a long distance.
She's still moving.
Let's see what she can do with the rope.
Yeah, get a little lower on that rope, push off, and then land it.
There we go.
Land it.
Drop down It's even a little lower here. There she goes.
Get it, get it. Use it, digging in with her heels. Look at that.
Bites through.
Boy, that was so scary.
But this can be a horror movie here, the rolling pin.
Just go for it. Moving. Grab and go.
She was a little confused, but locking in.
Come on, fly through this one.
And look at this ride.
Now!
Well, right off, almost off the course. Good save.
Look at this again. As she comes down the track, she's veering to the left side and nearly goes off the course. She was just able to stay on the pads.
But now, the Wingnuts, again, just 5'2", but has a strong aerial background.
Well, this is where it gets serious now.
And look at this, building up the momentum. I like the power.
Wow! She knows where she's going in the air.
This is the self-taught aerialist, and she is learning how to fly here on the Wingnuts.
Yeah. All right, okay, looking real smooth.
No one's made it past the Wingnuts so far tonight. Bree Widener getting more comfortable with every obstacle.
You go, girl.
There we go. And now she'll be the first tonight to take on this balance obstacle, the Broken Bridge. We had this on stage 1 in Vegas last year.
Come on. I see you. I see you, girl. Yes. I see you. This is crazy.
And just climbs right through it. And she is the first to make it to Rolling Thunder. This will be a test moving that 100-pound wheel down the track. This apparatus weighs almost as much as she does. This is going to take some tremendous power.
Well, we learned from Casey Catanzaro, you can never judge a book by its cover.
This is a long way across 23 feet. And you can see those plexiglass pieces, which make it harder to get your hands through. This obstacle was a ninja killer last year in Philly.
Activate the back muscles, the biceps, using as many muscles as you can here to help you push this thing through.
Impressive effort out of Bree Widener. 5'2", again, up when those plexiglass blockades come in, that makes it even more challenging with that little wingspan.
It absolutely disrupts the flow. You get a rhythm going, and then you got to stop and reset. But she is moving her body weight here, essentially.
Well, you can see those arms straightening out.
You see her looking at the platform? I know you're an aerialist, but you can't go that far. Come on, fight this thing. Matt, she's shaking her head. Come on, Widener. No!
Well, she can't finish, but Widener really was scary strong. That's the best run so far tonight.
She was the first to get past Broken Bridge, and look at her. Even she was surprised. And on Rolling Thunder, Bree's smile didn't stop, but her arms did. She had fun out there.
And right now, she's with Christine Leahy.
Bree, it looked like you didn't know what you were going to do. That's what your face read. But then you got through so many of the obstacles. How did you do it?
I'm real scrappy, that's all I can say.
You made it all the way to the Rolling Thunder, which is a difficult obstacle. What was going through your mind up there?
I was really just trying to understand why my arms were giving up on me, but you know, we have limitations, I guess.
Well, you did make it to the 5th obstacle, so we'll see if you made it far enough, fast enough to see you in the city finals. I'm really scared of your friends still, but you guys go enjoy this moment together.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Well, this field in Daytona is packed. Travis Rosen is here, and so is J.J. Woods. Those guys will run a bit later. Plus, we've got a need for speed. When we hit the track at Daytona,
we're gonna take a fight here.
It's just ahead on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Daytona Beach, Florida. While we were away, 3 more competitors took their turn on the course. Atlanta's Young Kim brought a 6-pack to Daytona Beach.
Are those abs painted on? My goodness.
But despite those muscles, the former bodybuilder still got bounced on the Broken Bridge.
Boom! It just got suplexed into the water.
North Carolina's Christy Cook got Team Cookie fired up. On the Wingnuts, the rookie almost made a one-handed save. But just couldn't hang on. Hunter Sipes made it to the Vegas finals 2 years ago.
He is looking strong.
But tonight, the missionary's trip was ended early by the Broken Bridge.
I can't believe this.
On the course right now and coming down the rolling pin. Oh, hard impact. This is Royal Eason. He's a line cook from Miami, and he's one of our walk-ons, the guys who spend weeks camping out just hoping for a shot at the course. His girlfriend and family also made the trip up from South Florida. On now to the wingnuts. Grabs the plexiglass instead of the grooves, but somehow saves it.
Well, that's a save right there, Matt. He wants it. He's on it like he wants it.
And he makes it to that second wingnut.
Now get this, Matt. His middle name is Timothy, so he is Royal T. Eason. Royalty. Oh, mama likes it.
And still alive.
Royale.
Royal T makes it through the wingnuts. And now to the broken bridge. At Daytona International Speedway, you always want to go fast, but especially on this obstacle.
A nice pace here. Show that athleticism. Nice!
Royal T Ninja now facing the Rolling Thunder. No one yet able to best it. You can see the emotion on his girlfriend's face as he starts off on Rolling Thunder. You know this would mean so much if this walk-on could do well here. He spent 2 weeks camped out waiting for this chance.
Matt, he's got a little momentum to him.
A little jarring on that first drop. Seemed to interrupt his rhythm, but finding it again.
As soon as he gets past this second drop, he just needs to just gut it out.
This guy's a cook at Shake Shack. Doesn't have a lot of time to train, but he's putting on a royal performance right here.
Well, he is living up to his name right now.
The Rolling Thunder is 23 feet of torture, but Royal Eason not giving up.
I think he's got about 4 or 5 rotations left in him. He's been hanging up there about 45 seconds. Those arms have got to be toast about now.
His family trying to will him to the landing pad.
And he's going to go for the dismount. Double check.
Go for it.
Ooh, you're Royal!
Royal Eason looked like he was going to be the first to beat Rolling Thunder.
You could see the fatigue in his face. He was looking for the exit, so he goes for it and got both feet on the pad, but his momentum pulled him back in. But a good run for Royal T.
Well, our next athlete is a handyman from Seminole, Florida. Jason Bergstrom has a big crowd cheering him on tonight. Almost half of them call him Dad. Jason and his wife have 9 kids. Yeah, he's showing 9 fingers for those 9 kids. And wait until you hear how the Bergstrom bunch came together.
Kathy and I started dating, and she actually had a 2-year-old daughter. We got married when I was 18, and 9 months after we got married, Kylie came along, and then 2 years later, Caitlin, 2 years later, Caleb.
Because we already had such a strong marriage, such a strong family, I just always felt like we could add more. And so one day I approached my husband and said, I really feel like we should adopt.
Lord, we thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you for the influence you've given. Several of our adopted kids came out of heavy abuse. Our oldest son, David, showed up at our doorstep and he told us, I didn't know where else to go. I'm just tired of getting beat up.
Where they came from was not what was most important. It's the journey that was ahead. Where could we take them?
Here we go. You're not just in this life for you. You're here to make a difference. You're here to help others. What it takes is a lot of love. Yeah. Nice. It was about a year ago that American Ninja Warrior popped up on our radar, and my wife challenged me to build an obstacle course.
For us, the essence of what ninja is, you face obstacles and you never allow them to defeat you.
I raised 9 kids. I can handle 6 obstacles.
Jason's wife, Kathy, and their youngest son on the sidelines. The rest of the family up in the stands.
I've got 4 kids of my own. I can't keep up. I can't imagine 9.
And he's coming out here as a 41-year-old rookie. He built that elaborate course in his backyard, but I don't know when he finds time to train. I don't know he has time to do anything other than feed those kids. He's struggling to get through the floating steps.
Yeah, he's using a lot of energy to get through the first obstacle.
Oh, he's got it! Now staring down the rolling pin in Akbar. This is a wild ride.
Yeah, watch Watch these jolts as he goes down. Boom, 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 pow!
Oh, hard impact, but Bergstrom continuing to roll. And now this tough new obstacle, the wing nuts. This came from Season 8's Obstacle Design Challenge, and the guy who created it is actually going to run the course later tonight.
Ooh! First transition, clean. Now he's got to be able to hold his body weight here on this transition.
And you see, he kicked that third set of handles, and now it's moving. That makes that transition all the more complex.
He's hanging there for a long time. Nice.
Got it. And that's how you want to do it, with your hands on each side.
Sticking the tongue out. Well, I know it. That's an emoji for you.
And he conquers the wing nuts. The family elated. But now it's this balance obstacle, the broken bridge.
Yeah, you got to go fast like a race car. Go fast. Ooh, ooh.
Lost his momentum, but those kids have to be impressed by their 41-year-old dad.
Here's the secret. You want to stay near the center of the steps, but watch Bergstrom. He started drifting to his left, and it swung out from under him. That killed his momentum, and he landed face first before hitting the water.
Almost had it, but that last step just wasn't quite there.
Coming up, last season she broke barriers. She's got it! And inspired kids everywhere.
I love to meet Mrs. Bloodbag.
What's Jesse Graff gonna do this year?
The internet is about to blow up!
And up next, he grew up at this racetrack.
Ben Kennedy wins!
But before he hits the course...
Are you nervous? My palms are actually sweating.
NASCAR driver Ben Kennedy takes us for a ride.
Oh my God! Oh!
Buckle up! American Ninja Warrior will be right back. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior at the iconic Daytona International Speedway. Well, next up, he's a race car driver, and we are truly in his home here at Daytona Beach, 25-year-old Ben Kennedy. Well, that's his mom right there, Lisa. Their family really created NASCAR, as well as the Daytona International Speedway, and my, how it's grown. Ben Kennedy is a rising star on the NASCAR circuit, and the perfect guy to give us a terrifying tour of the track.
He's gonna do it! Ben Kennedy wins!
I grew up around the racetrack, so this is like my playground. It's like my backyard.
Ben Kennedy in front.
Daytona is such a special place, really the birthplace of speed. So I want to give the guys a real tour of Daytona International Speedway, and there's really only one way to do that.
Oh my God!
Take off the side mirror, bro. You gotta take off the side mirror.
Oh my God! Oh!
Okay, no, slow down, slow down, slow down.
This thing is warped. It's the warp wall. So Ninja Warrior is gonna be like moving in slow motion for you. My palms are so sweaty. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Akbar.
Yeah.
Did you spill water or is this pee?
Okay, that was terrifying, but so much fun. And when he hits it, when he puts the pedal to the metal, you know he can go.
He's got his mom, his girlfriend, and all of NASCAR Nation watching. A little slow off the start line. He goes over 200 miles per hour in his car, but being very careful here. We've had racers out here before, haven't had a tremendous amount of success. He'd love to take the checkered flag atop the warped wall.
Yeah, and he told me, look, he's going to use the floating steps to kind of get the nerves out. He wants to just get the nerves out here, get comfortable.
He's high up on the rope there, 5'8", 165.
Come on, get
spinning out here.
No, that's not what you want to do. Ooh.
Never want to be spinning out at Daytona International Speedway.
Come on, get it, grab it. Nice, grab it.
There we go.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, he got through the first obstacle, but that's just the beginning.
Now he's worked out the nerves now, right?
Ben says his mom gets nervous watching him race, and she looks nervous now as he faces the rolling pin.
You got to be very careful. 4 unique drops here. This thing will twist and turn. Oh, right in the back, he crashed.
Well, he's not the first driver to crash at Daytona. Ben Kennedy gets black flagged by the rolling pin.
Here's where it went wrong. That jolt knocked his left arm off, and he came down hard on his back. In NASCAR and in Ninja, you never want to hit the wall.
That was tougher than I thought.
Up next, another rookie driver, but Tyler Gillette doesn't race. He delivers sandwiches for Jimmy John's in Noonan, Georgia. He turned 21 just weeks ago, and this is a big moment for him, making his Ninja debut after waiting 7 years.
What's up, guys? So, I've been watching American Ninja Warrior since I was 14. Me and my friend were watching it, and we immediately said, we're going to be on the show when we're 21.
So that day, we built our first replica of the cliffhanger.
Here we have me and my friend Seth's Ninja Warrior training ground. I was obsessed with it, and for the next few years, I was training really hard, you know, giving my parents heart attacks. This is where I broke my collarbone training for Ninja Warrior. You can see the comparison. That one's fine, that one's broken. See that? About 2 or 3 years after I started training, I was realizing, hey, I might actually be able to take on this course.
Congratulations, Tyler. You're coming to Daytona Beach.
Are you serious?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that call for 7 years. I definitely cried a lot after I got the call.
It was so exciting. I jumped up and down and I screamed. It was a mother watching her son's dream come true.
Being here after 7 years of waiting and training for this, it's so emotional for me. This is the most important day of my life.
And his family and friends know this is a big day for him. They've all come down from Georgia to see this. And Tyler Gillette just barely made the cutoff. He turned 21 just a couple weeks ago.
Matt, it's one thing to practice in your backyard, but to do it under the lights in front of millions of people is a different story. Can he handle the pressure?
Gets through the first one. Now ready to take on the rolling pin. Doesn't have this one in his backyard. It's brand new.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, body slam.
Hard impact. Now steps up to take on the wing nuts. Gillette is part of that next generation of Ninja athletes, kids who started training on obstacles when they were young. Now they're finally old enough to compete.
And these kids are going to be strong.
Woo! Powerful transitions. Showing these vets how it's done.
Woo! Can't you tell that he puts in work? That's 7 years of work right there.
Look at this rookie. He's dreamed of being out here for so long, and he is making the most out of it. But now facing the broken bridge.
Keep your feet nice and light. High knees light on your feet.
Smooth. Such great balance.
And look at Mama. She knows what that means to her son.
But no one tonight has made it past this next obstacle, Rolling Thunder. It just wears out your upper body.
You're gonna feel the burn. You just have to ignore the burn.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's right.
Look at this rookie.
Move through this thing as expeditiously as possible. That's gonna be your friend.
We've not seen anyone attack the 100-pound wheel like this.
Look, he's not even blinking.
Not blinking, not even breathing hard.
I'm afraid of the next generation of ninjas. I'm afraid of the next generation of ninjas.
But this dismount can be tricky. No one's been able to land it tonight. Can the rookie be the first?
Yes! Oh my goodness.
Now staring down the warped wall, a moment he's been dreaming of for years. Oh, what it's got to feel like. He's done it. The 21-year-old who runs 7 years in the making drops to his knees. An emotional moment for him, and he's our first finisher of the night. Yeah, buddy.
He's waited a long time for this. 7 years. 7 years. the first tonight to conquer the Rolling Thunder and the first to get up the warp wall. He is never gonna forget this moment.
Let's go down to Christine for the post-run interview.
Tyler, come on over here. You should be emotional. That was really cool. You've been training for this for 7 years. Was it everything you'd hoped it would be?
No, it was better.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to say. I can't.
You're speechless.
I'm so excited right now. This is the best day of my life. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting for this for so long. Nothing gets better than this right now.
And you did amazing. You're a rookie, 21 years old. This is really, really cool. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Matt Knockbar, back to you.
Well, he went farther than anyone in the competition last year. How far can Drew Greshel go this season? His run's coming up. It's already been a festive night here in Daytona. Godfrey Ali Urema wore a traditional dashiki to honor his African roots.
He keeping it real fresh out there.
But at 200 pounds, he couldn't hang on to the rolling pin.
Oh no, the pressure was too big.
Henry Ferrarin colored his beard pink to raise awareness for breast cancer.
Oh no!
But the man who started Ninja for a Cure was cut down by the Wingnuts. And Virginia's Casey Pasafaro turned her hair into a horn to become the Unicorn Ninja. Throwing up the horns there.
Yeah.
But the fairy tale ended at the Wingnuts as well.
Ooh, she missed it.
Still a lot more to come when American Ninja Warrior returns. American Ninja Warrior here in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida. And while we were away, Matt Rush was among those to hit our course.
And he's doing it with a crown on his head. He is the king.
But the 215-pound construction worker saw his reign end on the Wingnuts. Five-time veteran Todd Bourgeois made it to the national finals last year. But tonight, the Cajun Cowboy got bucked by the rolling pin. And he rolled off the course, and his season shockingly was over.
What did I do?
Georgia's Jessica Clayton had her 3 kids cheering her on. And the Zen Mamba rode the rolling pin to the end, but touched the water.
Oh, no!
That meant she was out, but she had a backup plan. And goes for a splash. Our next athlete wants to get your attention. This is Chris Johnson. He's a banker from up in Jacksonville, Florida. You can see him tap that number on his chest, and then he looks up to the sky. This is going to be an emotional run for a fallen brother and a cause close to Chris Johnson's heart.
My brother was my hero. He was larger than life to me. He was very proud of his military service, and so it was not easy for him when he got out of the military. The lack of honor, the lack of responsibility that he found in civilian life was a constant source of frustration for him. I think he was a little depressed, and I just didn't see it. Last July, they found him. Sorry. I found out that he had taken his own life. It was the hardest thing that I've ever been through. There's nothing I can do to bring him back, but maybe I can help other veterans who are going through similar things.
Let's meet Duncan. Come on, make a friend.
Hey, Duncan. I got plugged into an organization called Canines for Warriors. It pairs rescued dogs with veterans that are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
It brings back that camaraderie that we seek when we get out of the service.
That sense of brotherhood,
exactly.
Right?
22 American veterans commit suicide every single day in America. And it's a national crisis, it's a national shame.
Down, up. There was a movement on social media to do 22 push-ups every day to raise awareness for the issue of veteran suicide. I had always said that my brother's 10 times the man that I am, and so I do 220 push-ups every day in his honor, and it's time that I spend thinking about him. When I go out and I run the course, I know he's going to be there with me. I'll be carrying him on my back, but he'll be lifting me up as well.
Chris has his wife and kids on the sidelines, and a big group of supporters all wearing those 220 t-shirts.
As you heard him say, he does 220 push-ups every day to raise awareness for veteran suicide. And on Veterans Day, he did 2,200.
That's real dedication right there, Matt.
Well, he says he'll do push-ups on top of the warp wall if he gets there tonight. A bit of a rocky road here on the floating steps, though. Survives it. Now on to the rolling pin. His kids are huge fans of American Ninja Warrior. What can Daddy do here? 6'3", 185. One of our taller competitors.
Watch your legs, watch your legs.
And a hard dismount.
Oh, that rolling pin is coming with the heat.
Well, he's got the wingspan on the wing nuts, but can he build up the momentum?
Well, it's the momentum build, and then you've got to fly. You've got to use your wings to fly here on the wing nuts.
This was a walk-on for the basketball team at Florida State, so you know he has skills.
Ooh, whoa, he almost fell right there. Trying to figure this thing out as he goes. I think right now he's flying on determination right here. Sheer determination. He wants to hit 22 push-ups at the top of the warp wall.
And looking strong and comfortable. He's the big man on this course.
I can tell you right now, his brother, he's proud of him right now.
This 37-year-old rookie now needs to use those long legs here on the broken bridge.
Don't let this broken bridge break you. No! Oh!
Oh! So close to saving it, but Chris Johnson's emotional run for his brother ends at the broken bridge.
Watch his feet. On that fourth step right there, he didn't get his foot on top, and that tripped him up. He tried to save it, but he couldn't quite reach the landing pad.
Well, some of our best are about to hit the course, including the always intense Ryan Stratus. Also coming up, he got off the rocker and rocked our course. The oldest competitor ever to complete an obstacle. Now 65-year-old John Luby's back to break his own record.
I've got bunions older than those younger ninjas.
Plus, they're real and they're pectacular.
Oh, come on, you gonna make your pec bounce?
Alabama fireman Eddie Stewart flexes his muscles on the course when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior from the Daytona International Speedway here in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida. And we're about to raise the temperature, folks, because coming to the start line is the hottest firefighter in Alabama. This is Eddie Stewart. He's 200 pounds of solid muscle. Well, the women love it, as does Eddie's wife, Natalie. He's here along with his Alabama training partner, JoJo Bynum.
Matt, this guy looks like he just walked out of a firefighter calendar. Dude is straight jacked.
But beyond the physique, this guy's a legit competitor. He's finished the qualifying course the past 2 seasons. Now he's made it through the floating steps. Firefighter climbing up to take on the rolling pin.
All right, you don't want no problem, big fella. At 5'10", 200 pounds, that's a lot of weight to carry.
Ooh, takes a hard hit from the rolling pin.
He's all right, though.
Now stepping up to the wing nuts.
All right, he can't just muscle his way through this. He's got to have technique.
But look at that lower body, really getting some good momentum.
Nice. He's more than just all muscles. He's got a little bit of finesse to his game, too.
Powerful transitions. Wow! Mr. Pectacular.
Nice and easy, bro. Nice and easy.
What kind of balance does he have now heading into the broken bridge?
Come on, get your feet hot. Keep your feet hot. Keep your feet hot.
Oh, what a save! I want to see that again.
Watch him. He gets the momentum going and just dives over that last step. He's flying through the air, and he laid it hard.
But now the rolling thunder.
No break here. This thing, you got to get this thing turning.
And a good aggressive pace.
Yeah. That's all right. Get aggressive with it. Don't lose yourself, though.
Well, JoJo's telling him to keep moving, but that's not so easy when you weigh 200 pounds. It's tough for the bigger competitors to carry that weight across these upper body obstacles.
Focus, Eddie. Focus, Eddie.
Like a 5-alarm fire here on Rolling Thunder.
Go. Just fight through it. I don't care if it burns.
Looking for the dismount.
Come on, come on.
And you can just see the wheel moving, makes it hard for the momentum, but he's got it. He's through the rolling thunder, now gets to take on the warped wall. And JoJo's so pumped, he's flexing his pecs.
Come on, come on. We're about to have a pec party at the top of this warped wall.
Third year in a row, he's hit that buzzer in qualifying. Hey! And flex LePec.
Right here, left, right, double, double.
Left, right, double, double. Eddie Stewart, what a run.
This was a rough run for Eddie Stewart. He makes a hard landing on the rolling pin, and then he tumbles across the broken bridge. But it didn't keep Mr. Spectacular from the buzzer.
Up next is our oldest competitor, so old, he's coming to the start line with the walker. But look at him ripping off dips. Well, this is not your average 65-year-old. This is John Luby, a guy who made history with his age-defying run last season.
When I was younger, I had no idea that I might be an inspiration to other people. I'm a recovering hippie. I would smoke whatever you were smoking and drink whatever you were drinking. It's amazing that I'm alive sometimes. I didn't start training till I was over 50 years old. When I was sitting on my porch a couple years ago, I never thought I would be a record holder in American Ninja Warrior.
Yes! John Luby, the oldest competitor ever to complete an obstacle.
I didn't realize there's any kind of record. I'm just having fun. I've got the record for a 64-year-old. Tonight I want the record for a 65-year-old. I'm off my rocker, and I'm headed up that warp wall.
The geriatric ninja ready to make history again. He's got his brother and his friend Maggie Thorne here for support. To put it in perspective, John Luby was 44 when our first finisher, Tyler Gillette, was born. 5'11", 155, good spring in his step here.
Yeah! How old did we say he is? 65? Ooh, he's got them pediatric ups.
Well, he's wearing those flannel pajama bottoms, same thing he wore last season. Got that rope.
All right, come on, don't play around on the, come on, let's go.
Come on now.
No, come on.
Gotta get a push.
Oh, I don't know if he's got the grip strength for that.
Oh my, look at him kipping though. Come on, Luby.
Come on.
Here we go.
That's it, get up there. I don't know if he's got core strength. Does he have core strength? That's 65.
Yes!
Yeah.
And John Luby has done it once again. 1 year over, 1 year better, breaking his own record as the oldest person to complete an obstacle. And now he's going for two. Hold on.
Come on. Luby, Luby, do. Luby, Luby, do. Oh, is he okay? Is he okay?
That's two obstacles.
Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look at that again. He takes a shot at the end. Boom. And yet he bounced right back up.
This 65-year-old is now staring down the third obstacle, now in for a real challenge on the wing nuts. And he's standing on the edge of the trampoline. Oh, didn't bounce, just hopped up there. Wow. Can he build up the momentum?
If he makes this transition, I'm walking out of this booth.
Look at those legs.
Look at this. He looks good. What the?
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Can your grandpa do that?
You have to know my grandpa can't do that.
Oh.
I can't believe what we're watching.
This is like Cocoon. Where's Wilford Brimley?
Come on, Luby. Come on, Luby. Oh, my goodness.
Well, John Luby splashes down on the third obstacle, but not before making history again.
Man, look at this. I think his teeth fell out. He's going down for it. Well, he may wear dentures, but not many seniors can do this. Look at him fly through the air and save himself on the wing nuts. And then he almost did it again on the third one. John Luby is amazing.
Coming up, Jessie Graff raised the bar for women of all ages. Jessie Graff does it again. Now meet Jessie's girls, the superhero superfans.
I want to be a ninja just like you. Thank you for being my role model.
Plus, he's built for speed.
He is selling out.
And Drew Gressel's promising to go all out here in Daytona.
Season 9, let's go.
Two of the best are just ahead on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior. We have walk-on lines in every city, but this group in Daytona has been special. They've been here for up to 3 weeks, hanging out in the local park, killing time, training together.
Got it.
Even making videos. Woo. It's almost like summer camp. And here comes one of those walk-ons, but Kevin Carbone has a special distinction. This 21-year-old from Georgia is not just a competitor, he's one of the winners of our Obstacle Design Challenge.
So I had this idea.
Okay.
It's kind of like a salmon ladder.
All right.
Me and my dad have built things since I was a little kid. I'm thinking like 2 arms.
He started designing obstacles before he started really training.
They're like chopsticks.
That's kind of like chopsticks.
Our backyard is like a gymnasium outdoors.
Good job.
Last year when I was watching American Ninja Warrior, I saw the Obstacle Design Challenge. I wanted to come up with something really different. I came up with the idea for the obstacle when I was in the shower. Not sure why in the shower the best ideas come to me. I guess it's just so peaceful. The motion, turning left and right, makes you jump sideways and you have to continue that motion. The name came a little later when I was in the kitchen and my dad walks up and says, "I think it looks like a wing nut." And I was like, that is so catchy. And I wrote wing nut down and submitted it.
Nice. He didn't get a call, so we just figured, well, he didn't win the contest, so let's move on and keep training.
Get up there, come on.
I made a submission video. It didn't get picked, but it didn't stop me. I decided that I would join the walk-on line. I got to the course after 3 weeks of waiting, and I look up, and there's the wing nut. I just started freaking out. My heart started pounding. My mind was racing. I'm absolutely terrified of competing on the wing nut.
Oh!
If I fall on the wing nut, the jokes will never end.
And there's his dad. He's here along with fellow competitor Jim Fenby.
Well, Matt, you know Kevin Carbone is anxious to get to his own creation.
Well, if he makes it to the 3rd obstacle, he'll be the first athlete to compete on an obstacle he designed. Makes it through the first one.
Come on! Well, all right, now get excited.
Well, he's a rookie, never done any of these obstacles. Has to be careful with the rolling pin.
And these drops are uneven. Yeah, look at it, just toss them off.
But now the moment has arrived, facing the obstacle of his own creation.
You know what to do.
And remember, he drew it up, but he's never tried this obstacle. It's the first time for him, just like everyone else. Very comfortable with that lateral body movement. Good transition.
And you got a 3-peat here with the transition. 3-peat here on the Lachey.
Well, you just think what it must have been like dreaming up this obstacle. And now, not only is the obstacle a reality, you are competing on it and through it. The maker survives the wing nuts.
His first opportunity here on American Ninja Warrior, and right now he's doing an outstanding job, but he's got the broken bridge in front of him. Break this thing.
No problem for the maker.
Matt, this is what you call lit. He is lit right now.
Like Tyler Gillette earlier, this guy is living his dream. Designed an obstacle, now running the course, and you can see the excitement. But a big roadblock in front of him now, rolling thunder.
Yeah, he's only 140 pounds, so just 40 pounds heavier than this wheel. Oh, look at him, Matt.
And you can see just the effort it takes to move this rung every inch. You are fighting for it.
This is unreal. This guy's a walk-on who gets on the course, conquers an obstacle he designed, and now has a chance to finish the course.
Well, if Kevin Carbone inspired you, this is a good time to remind you to send in your ideas to this season's Obstacle Design Challenge on our website.
Now, this is the point. Right about here is when people start to lose it.
And you can see the fatigue setting in.
Carbone, come on! Carbone, come on!
And you can see because the Rolling Thunder isn't round, it has those bars. Its natural tendency is to stay in place.
Fight, Carbone!
Well, he's going for the dismount. Can the Maker make it?
Come on. Yes! This dude is a killer!
Unbelievable effort out of this rookie. The Maker now staring down the warp wall, 14 and a half feet between him and a guaranteed spot in the city finals. What a coming out party for Kevin Carbone. This needs to get up the wall. And no problem for the Maker.
Look at him. He's in complete shock.
And he is down on one knee. He's proposing to the buzzer. Unreal. He just proposed to the buzzer. This is a guy who is truly living out his dream.
It's a night to remember for Kevin Carbone. He beats the obstacle, he designed the wing nuts, then he makes it up the wall in his first attempt and caps it off with a proposal to the buzzer.
Let's go down to Christine, who's standing by with Kevin for the post-run interview.
Hey, Kevin.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Did you just propose to the buzzer?
She said yes, I think I did. I'm honored to be here, and I'm honored that Ninja picked my obstacle.
Well, congratulations, catch your breath, and we'll see you in the city final.
All right, thank you so much.
Matt, back to you.
She's the Ninja athlete everyone wants to see. Jessie Graf's getting ready. We'll see her run in just a few minutes. And still to come, he's so good he was on the poster for American Ninja Warrior, which made his failure even more shocking. Oh, what? Now, J.J. Woods wants payback.
I feel like a caged tiger.
One of the best returns to the course when American Ninja Warrior returns. In Daytona Beach, Florida. While we were away, 3 more tried to punch their ticket to the city finals. Orlando mom Emily Durham was back for her 3rd shot at the course. Oh, great save! After surviving a close call, the former pro wakeboarder got wet on the final wingnut. Oh, but the grip gives out. Even though he's coming off a shoulder injury, Atlanta's Ryan Stratus rumbled across Rolling Thunder.
He is putting on a clinic.
And the man who's competed on every season of American Ninja Warrior is going back to the city finals. The bearded one is back. Ryan Stratus does it again. The Brazilian flags were flying as Alexio Gomez, first of the Brazzi Bros, fired up the crowd.
I see you, bro.
And then hit the buzzer for the 3rd straight year.
Brazzi Bro.
Well, our next athlete's wearing a bow tie and looking like a dancer from Magic Mike. But he's actually a baggage handler at the Orlando airport, Tim Miller. Oh, look at this.
The guy in the shades is looking at us. I see you.
Well, he clearly likes to have fun, but he's taking on some serious responsibility.
I was really comfortable in the single lifestyle. I traveled all over. And then met Carla at work. We met at a company Christmas party. She originally asked me if I was comfortable being with a girl with 2 kids. I told her I was ready, but I really never ready for that.
I was always asking him, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I didn't want it to take somebody else away from their lives.
Her 2 sons are named Yadi and Kenny. In the beginning, they were calling me Tim all the time, but then once the older one, he started calling me Dad, and that was just an amazing feeling. It changes everything. Get ready to get busted up.
Look, Daddy. Daddy, wait. Daddy, no.
I want the kids to see what a real man's supposed to be like. A lot of families today, it's just the man disappears. Keep going, doing good, almost there.
He means so much for us. Maybe he doesn't even realize. He made such a difference in their lives that I don't see it now any other way.
And I don't need a single life. This family life is fine with me.
And there those boys have to be so proud of their dad. All the families here wearing the bow ties, plus a big group of friends in the stands with those Tim Miller giant heads. Well, if you've ever flown Southwest Airlines into Orlando, Tim Miller may have been the guy unloading your bags.
Yeah, look at him, man. He's got some guns from lifting those 50-pound suitcases.
5'7", 160 pounds. Miller's a rookie, never been on a course before.
Watch out now.
Well, it's easy to spin out in Daytona, never a good thing. Survives it.
He is pumped up. That energy is real. When you get the crowd behind you, you get people cheering you on. That's big. That's the energy he needs here. Hold on now.
Ooh! Stays dry, a rough landing.
Yeah, fix your bow tie.
On now to the wing nuts.
Come on, be strong, man.
And this is where inexperience may hurt him. It takes real technique to be able to swing side to side like this and then land softly.
He's got good rhythm.
Okay, I like it. Nice and sharp. This guy's got eyes behind his head. He knows where he's going here on this transition.
Good job building up momentum.
Yeah, he's having fun. Rocket, now land it.
Oh! Makes the transition. Not late for his flight. But it's all about the landing. A hard one, but he's still alive. On now to the broken bridge.
You're doing great!
This will test his athleticism here. We just saw his upper body strength. Let's see what he does with his feet. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, no!
No!
And hit some turbulence and unfortunately a crash landing for Tim Miller on the broken bridge.
Well, watch. He hit that third step and he was in trouble. Started leaning forward, lost his balance, almost saved it, but finally splashed down.
Well, J.J. Woods is getting in the groove down in the Toyota pit stop. His run now just minutes away. Plus, last season he went farther than anyone in the competition.
Yeah, baby!
And then sealed the win for Team USA. The real-life ninja delivers! What's Drew Dressel gonna do next? He's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. To American Ninja Warrior here in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida. And on the course right now,
nice!
This is a familiar face, Booty Cothran, from one of our favorite towns ever, Possum Kingdom, South Carolina. Good job hanging on. It's Booty's 4th year competing. Woo! There we go, 48 years old.
And of course, his loyal fans jumped on the Booty bandwagon and came down to cheer him on.
Booty's almost a folk hero, only weighs 105 pounds, lives alone in his cabin in the woods, hunts for his food.
He's so light, man, he may not even move the broken bridge. Look at that.
Great balance out of Booty. 100 pounds of Booty.
Yeah, I see you, man.
Booty's gone farther every season and thinks this is the year he hits the buzzer. But first, he has to make it past the Rolling Thunder.
Matt, Booty only weighs 105 pounds, so he's going to have to put his back into it if he wants to move this 100-pound wheel.
Look at this, though. I got to say, he's really got this wheel rolling.
And he's got the tempo that you need.
Booty Cothran dominating the Rolling Thunder.
Well, he's putting his booty into it.
It's not about the booty, it's how you use it.
Look at that, he's using all of his muscles, everything he's got in his 100-pound.
And he's locking up here, trying to give those arms a rest. 35 seconds thus far on the Rolling Thunder. And Booty.
Are you telling me the 48-year-old Booty who barely weighs 100 pounds is about to crush the Rolling Thunder?
Oh, my.
He's gonna try to dismount like that. Boy, you can see the muscles, the bones, everything.
Look at him. This guy, though, so strong.
Come on, Booty. Put your hands up there.
Wiry strength.
Come on. Got it. Get up there. Come on.
Look at him. Uh-oh. He may be going for the dismount here.
Boy, he's got to max out here. Max out, Booty. Oh, my goodness.
A hard impact, but he's okay. Well, the crowd still loves Booty. And though he didn't finish, he may have gone far enough to stay in the top 30.
Matt, look how close he was. He gets both feet down on the mat, but they just buckle under him, and booty bounces right into the water. And you can see the pain as those legs bend underneath him.
Man, it was awesome. It's always awesome out here, man.
Our next athlete has been waiting a year for this moment. It's J.J. Woods, the stuntman from Miami, who's one of our top competitors. Incredibly consistent, nearly a lot to make it to the national finals every season, which is why last year was such a shock. J.J. Woods has made it to Vegas all 3 years he's competed. And this season, he's aiming for the top.
Not a day has gone by that I have not watched my fall in Atlanta. It was like a sucker punch.
What? J.J. Woods gone on just the second obstacle.
At the last minute, I decided to switch up my grip. I never do that, and the moment I did it, I knew I was a goner. It was hard to face people. I don't want to say depressed, but I was close to it. This was the first time in my life that I really had to step away from everything. And then it hit me. That's not the mentality of a champion, you know? Mentality of a champion, you get knocked down, you get up and you do it again. And you come even harder. I've been waiting a year for this kind of redemption. I feel like a caged tiger. When I hit that buzzer, I'm finally waking up from this nightmare.
His friend Tiana Weberly on the sidelines, along with his family, to watch his comeback right now.
And look at JJ. He put on 5 pounds of muscle since last season. He's now 5'9", 175 pounds, and he is solid.
And quickly through the floating steps. And now the second obstacle. This is where he went out last year.
Oh, boy, here it goes. Boom!
Gets through. And you know that's a weight off his shoulders. I think with every obstacle back, J.J. Woods, that confidence is going to come back.
Well, you can see him already getting his swag. We know swaggy JJ.
This guy, just so powerful. What a great athlete.
Flying through with the little mini pindies. I see
There we go, and look at that. JJ's back, feeling his swagger.
Yeah, he is desperate to get back to Vegas.
Now on to the broken bridge.
Well, check out this athleticism here.
Yeah.
I see you, swaggy JJ. Let's go.
Can he get that big wheel moving here on Rolling Thunder? And he's up.
Big up there for JJ.
But this guy has a lot of power. And at this point in the night, if he finishes this obstacle, he's guaranteed to be in the top 30. You know JJ wants that buzzer.
But this is 23 feet across. It just wears you down.
Really powering this 100-pound obstacle.
You see them riding that little drop.
Really controlled the drop there, didn't want to be jarred off. And you can see the plexiglass there interrupting the momentum.
JJ looking smooth here.
But Woods powering through.
But this is the tough part. These last few feet, we just saw booty go out right here.
Fighting for the dismount. Got it! Oh my, 14 and a half feet away from that buzzer, and it would feel so good for this man.
Yeah. Go get it, JJ.
Yeah! Oh, and he collapses. J.J. Woods is back.
It's good to be back.
He's been waiting a long time for that.
I'm back, baby.
Well, look at him on the rolling pin. He's almost horizontal, but once he got past that second obstacle, the one that got him last year, the confidence came back, and JJ cruised to another buzzer.
Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Daytona Beach, Florida. While we were away, 3 more ninjas took their shot at the course. JoJo Bynum was looking to make his 4th straight trip to the city finals. And though his mom was swinging with him, look at that! The Alabama software engineer was shockingly sent home by the Wingnuts. No! 35-year-old rookie Lindsey Eskildson opened some eyes by making it all the way to Rolling Thunder.
I got a feeling about her.
And even though she fell, she went far enough to guarantee a spot in the women's top 5.
She is a beast.
Then it was Lucas Gomez, the younger of the big energy Quasi Bros.
Here comes Lucas. It's his turn.
And the 23-year-old was even faster than his brother as he hit the buzzer as well. Both of them are going to the city finals.
Yes! Yes!
Well, this crowd is on its feet because they know who's next. Stepping up to the start line is the great Jessie Graff. This stunt woman from Calabasas, California has become a role model for women everywhere after her history-making run in Vegas last year.
She got in there with authority.
I had never had that experience before of having this goal where everything's driving towards it and it actually comes true.
The internet is about to blow up.
All of a sudden I hit the buzzer and was like, hey, I did it. I'm not in the water.
Jessie Graff has done it.
Jessie's just an awesome athlete and an awesome lady, and what's great is having female athletes for people to look up to that are incredible athletes, but also just incredible people.
I want to be a ninja just like you. Thank you for being my role model.
Parents will send me videos of their little girls doing obstacle courses on jungle gyms and pull-ups on their door frames, and all the kids are doing jumping spiders.
I'd love to meet you one day.
I had a parent tell me that his daughter asked him why Wonder Woman was dressed up as Jessie Graff. Having this kind of impact on kids is not something that I ever imagined I could do.
And she's dressed as a superhero once again. Everybody loves Jessie Graff, especially her mom, Ginny, and her good friend, Maggie Thorne. Well, her runs last year went viral, something like 80 million views.
Oh, Matt, I can tell you right now, I am super excited for this run.
And as fast as we've seen anyone get through the floating steps. But it is going to be tough to top what she did last year.
And what I love about Jessie Graff, she hasn't let the celebrity status, the success, get to her. Look at her, tucking it and loving it. Oh, look at Spider-Woman get right back up.
So locked in. Well, she's the first woman to finish stage 1 in Vegas. And then a few weeks ago in USA versus the World, she even finished stage 2. But right now, it's the wingnuts. We know she had that pole vaulting background at Goodrich, Nebraska, near Olympic caliber.
Oh, look, you gotta have ocular discipline here. See where you're going.
Oh, got it.
Hold on, Jessie.
But the wingnuts have been a ninja killer tonight. Even seen it take out some top veterans, and Jessie's never seen this before.
And there's nothing that really rattles her. Look at this. I mean, a brand new obstacle here, and this doesn't rattle her.
Nice, so smooth. That power out of Jessie Graff. She's as strong as any athlete out here. Wow, so good. And at this point in the night, her time is fast enough that if she can get through the broken bridge, she'll be guaranteed a spot in the top 30. But she said balance obstacles always a toss-up.
She's a stunt woman, so if she gets in a sticky situation, she has the ability to leap and get out of there.
Yes! Perfect! And Jessie Graff is going to the city finals once again. But you know she wants to hit that buzzer. Unfortunately, a big roadblock in front of her, Rolling Thunder.
Jessie, you got this! Quick movement!
Well, we know she has power, but only 130 pounds.
Come on, Jess!
This is a beast. This is a monster. She can use all of that power. Look at that. Look at that. Keep the tempo there. Keep the tempo.
Such strength out of Jessie Graff.
Gosh, where did she get that from? Oh, yeah, see it. I see it, girl. Work it. Wow, look, she get it from her mama.
Wow, Judy McCall's got to be impressed.
Okay, this is kind of where we've seen people go out here, Matt.
Well, you can see that long range because of the plexiglass. Even Jessie Graff has her limits. Come on.
Come on, Jessie, pull that thing.
Still fighting.
Pull that thing. She's been on there for 30 seconds now.
But look at that. And another long reach, and she's got it.
Come on, Jessie.
You can see the fatigue setting in.
She's been on here almost a minute now. We've never seen anyone on here longer than a minute make it.
My goodness. Still finds it.
My goodness, she's still fighting.
Continuing. Over a minute. Jessie Graff finds her limit, but it's It's good enough to get her to the top 30. She's moving on to the city finals.
She was close. Another couple of feet and she would have easily dismounted, but she was hanging by her hands for more than a minute, and you could see that grip giving out. But she'll get another shot at this in the city finals.
Let's go down to Christine, who's with Jesse.
Jesse, I know your sights were on the warped wall, but the Rolling Thunder took you down. What do you think went wrong?
I was just too slow. I thought I was pacing myself and I was fine. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm losing my grip.
The great news is you did make it far enough, fast enough to move on to the city finals, Jesse, so we're going to see you there. Congratulations. Matt Nockbar, back to you.
Thanks, Christine. Well, Jesse can light up the crowd, but so can this guy. Drew Dressel's perhaps the top ninja in the world, and he always does something special on the course. We'll see his run when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior at the Daytona International Speedway. While we were away, some of our final runners tried to grab a spot in the top 30. Rochambeau Docine calls himself the brace-faced ninja for obvious reasons.
He's working that smile already.
But the IKEA worker couldn't put it all together.
Brace yourself, brace face. Oh, so close.
And went down at the wingnuts. Wild-haired construction worker Rigel Henry made quite an impression on the course.
Watch out, Daniel Gill, you've got some hair competition.
And despite looking like surfer dude Spicoli, he put up some fast times on his way to the warped wall. The rookie Rigel Henry hits the buzzer! Yeah! Then it was our old friend Travis Rosen.
Oh boy!
Who's made it to the city finals 7 straight seasons. Rosen looking stronger than ever. At 42, the Tennessee Trader was not only the oldest finisher of the night, he was also the fastest. 30 seconds quicker than anyone else at just 1:47. He gets better with age. Well, there's only one guy who can top that run.
Dang, that was a big backflip.
It's the real-life ninja, Drew Dressel. This is the guy we've been waiting to see all night. He was the top ninja on the course in Vegas last year, and he wants to be the top ninja off it as well.
Okay, relax, keep breathing. Use your feet. Good job.
2017 is a very exciting year for me. I opened up my first real-life Ninja Academy.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, good job.
This is the first of hopefully many gyms where kids can go, play on obstacles, and they can meet their own favorite ninjas.
Come on, Tyler. Dude, way to fly. That's awesome.
I'm building an army of ninjas for the next generation.
I think I'm going to be able to do everything that Drew could do one day. He's the strongest ninja I know.
I'm 12 now, but in 9 years, I'm definitely going to compete on American Ninja Warrior.
Yes.
I spent a lot of time hanging out with gym owners, Chris Wilczewski, Jamie Ron, Sam San in Houston. But I want to be the gym owner. I want to be the gym that, oh man, I got the call for American Ninja Warriors. We need to go learn from Drew Dressel himself. I want to be the top athlete ninja. I also want to be the top gym owner with the best and beautiful facility, maybe take it worldwide. I can give some ninjas some jobs, and the kids are gonna have a blast, and it's a win-win for everybody.
Well, he's certainly building a fan base. Look at all the orange shirts in the crowd and on the sidelines. There's Grant McCartney, James McGrath, Drew's girlfriend, and one of his students. He went farther than anyone last year, and this year, Drew Dressel says he's going all the way to the $1 million. And the quest starts right now.
Well, remember, Dressel had the fastest time in qualifying last year in Atlanta, and it looks like he's going to go all out and attack the course. He's not playing it safe.
And right into the rolling pin, no hesitation.
Oh, that's confidence.
And just keeps rolling now the wingnuts. Travis Rosen has the top time at 1:47.
I think he's going for the fastest time tonight, and he's doing all this right here in front of the Daytona International Speedway.
Knows he's got balance, knows he's got skills, and Dressel has confidence. He is destroying this course. We haven't seen anyone remotely close to this pace.
You don't come to Daytona and compete in front of the Motor Speedway and don't think you're not going to go fast. Look, this is his game. Speed is his game, and he's using that same speed here on Rolling Thunder.
Power is his game as well. He is really moving the Thunder.
And we're still not at a minute yet.
Well, it's the Knights of Thunder here at Daytona. Drew Dressel.
This is crazy.
He is crushing this course.
Well, if you don't know what a ninja look like, you're looking at it.
Oh, no hesitation. Right up on it. Drew Dressel, the real-life ninja. Now I got a feeling we're seeing something special this year out of this guy.
Hey, Drew.
We're in Daytona. We're at the International Speedway, baby.
You might as well go fast.
Well, Drew, you had the fastest time by over 30 seconds.
Well, of course we're going to make that our wonderful, crazy, healthy run of the night. This is a difficult course, and Drew Dressel just cruised through it in a little over a minute. None of the other competitors were even close to him tonight.
He's standing by with Christine Leahy.
You had the fastest time of the night by over 30 seconds. Is this your year? I feel it from you.
I'm hoping that this is a better year than last, but last year what really got me was my confidence in myself. So all these obstacles where you're like, maybe I'll take another swing, maybe I don't have it, I'm trusting myself and it's paying off.
How far are you going?
I hope to go all the way.
I hope so too, Drew. Great job out there. We will see you in the city final.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you.
Yeah, no, perfect to you.
So there's Drew Dressel at the top, ahead of 42-year-old veteran Travis Rosen and 21-year-old rookie Tyler Gillette. J.J. Woods is back at the city finals. He ended up with the 6th fastest time. Kevin Carbone, the walk-on who designed the Wingnuts obstacle, landed in the 13th spot. And Peck Flexen fireman Eddie Stewart was the last of our 18 finishers. Among non-finishers moving on, Booty Cothran qualified for his first city finals. And Jessie Graff ends up at 26th overall and first among our women competitors. Among those joining her in the top 5 are Lindsay Eskelson and makeup artist Bree Widener. Next time, the Cowboy Ninja Lance Pekas and the Towers of Power Dan Polizzi and Brandon Mears lead the field of competitors as we return to Kansas City, Missouri for our 4th stop of the season. Brock Bosby and Christine Leahy, I'm Matt Eisman. See you next time on American Ninja Warrior.